to try this again. Last time Coach threw a curveball at me. We're going to open the statement from Coach.
Well, even before we talk about today's game, I really want to congratulate Gino Auriemma. I think arguably one of the greatest coaches in our sport. Very friendly with him. You know, hard to do what he's done. Very excited to have learned and listened to him. Just wanted to congratulate him and his organization, but in particular he and his family. So congratulations to Coach, and definitely, I don't know if many people are going to catch that record, right? He's been doing it a long time at an elite level. I want to congratulate Mike Peavy for scoring his 1,000th point, and you know, Thomas for having another double-double. And he's still not 100%. He's still working at about 70% as he's trying to overcome this virus that he fought through. I thought today our attention to detail was much better. Our defensive intensity, that was the whole thing we worked on the last couple of days, given our performance the first three outings. Honestly, I don't think our defense has been up to par, so that's something we worked on. And we purposely wanted to cut our rotation a little bit to get a little bit more chemistry and synergy, and I thought our young guys did a really good job. But good team win. Mount does a really good job, you know, with their pressure, so we had to prepare for their pressure. They turned us over 10 or 11 times in the first half, and that's what we talked about, but we wanted to attack their pressure, and I thought we did a better job in the second half.
All right, we'll go to Patrick Stevens at the Post.
And when you were talking the other day about you know, getting minutes, just getting experience, and when you look at the minutes that Kayvaun and Caleb and Julius all got, was that as valuable as anything else that came out?
We need to play games, all right? Again, when you saw, and again, you saw Big East game last night, you saw Marquette, these two men as an example, you saw their chemistry, and you saw their synergy, and you saw their connection. We need games in order to get that, and with a young group and a young team and players that don't have game minutes, these players don't have game minutes, and that's what our schedule is all about, to try to build some of that chemistry and unity in order to get some connection to prepare for the Big East.
For both Caleb and Kayvaun, the defensive attention over the last several days, what has that been like, and do you guys feel like that you guys reached a different level than you had earlier in this season?
No, yeah, I think this group has the chance to become a really good defensive team. It just got to become a complete buy-in from everybody, but today I feel like we showed how well defensively and how much better we can get on that side of the ball.
Yeah, going off what Caleb said, I think this whole game right now and this week leading up to this game was about preparation and how we're going to respond. And this was really just an us battle, and we were really focused on ourselves, also the other team, but mainly ourselves, about how we're going to respond and a little attention to details to win this game, which we did, and it felt great to get a win.
Kayvaun, we've talked about your defense before, 3 steals tonight. I know you take a lot of pride in that. Just how do you prepare whenever, whoever you're guarding, because you can guard multiple positions, and talk about the pride you take in it?
I told you before, as a freshman especially, and in this conference, you got to do the little stuff to get on the floor. Coming from high school, obviously I scored a lot, I played defense, but going into college, it's a whole new ball game, and you got to do the little stuff, which is defend. And if a struggle on the team is the defending in the moment, I know I'm going to make sure to go on in the court and do that, and I'm just proud of the team for the win.
And Coach, having Thomas, who seems to see the entire floor, talk a little bit about how good of a passer he is.
Again, I mean, I'm a big Georgetown fan, big player fan, big Thomas fan. I was just proud that he was able to play today, right? I mean, he has fought through whatever virus is going through our group right now, and he said he wanted to give it a try. He's super skilled. He's very unselfish, right? He can finish, he can pass, he can shoot. I mean, he's versatile, and you know, we hope he continues to grow. But his unselfishness really sets him apart from other players, right? It's not about scoring for him; it's about development and winning. And said it from day one. He's a household name. It's just a matter of time before it really explodes.
Mulready, they threw a lot at you guys defensively first half, pressure, 2-3, various man-to-mans. What was the communication amongst the team? Because you guys pretty much met it and plowed through it. What was the communication amongst the team?
It was the preparation. It was the scout. The coaching staff did an amazing job telling us and preparing us how to guard. It's really just preparation and just trusting our teammates. Once we say a call, you just trust the other person to stand 10 toes and do their job. So it's a team effort.
for both of the players, how important is ball sharing in your offensive scheme? It really has to happen, but I want to hear your opinion.
I think moving the ball is real important, especially in our offense. A lot of actions, a lot of cutting, a lot of screening. So making sure the ball touches both sides of the floor multiple times, that's going to help us get open shots, which is what we look for, and we're going to knock them down.
How close do you think you are to that point where the ball is moving, hitting sides, and moving and touching, a lot of people touching the rock?
To be honest, I feel like we still got some ways to go on that offensively. A lot of new guys on the team, and it'll all come together as we continue to play with each other. But no, I think that's something we definitely can get better at offensively.
For Kayvaun and Caleb, just going through Saturday, figuring out like what a high-end D1 game is like, how much do you feel like that sort of informed how you went about your business today, and how much do you feel like just adding adding 15 minutes each game or whatever number it is going to help you by the time you get to the next test like that?
I say, and I tell the teammates, like, just take it a day at a time. Again, it's repetitive. I keep saying the preparation, but it's really true. That's the honest truth. It's preparation. Take it day at a time, and we just keep climbing the ladder. And like Coach Cooley said, once our young guys, including us, and everyone that is brand new on the team, get some more game minutes, the team chemistry will, build. And it's one day at a time, and we'll get there. We'll get there.
Jeremy?
Did you guys do anything different today to prepare for the late start?
No, we didn't. We shot around a little bit later, but as our normal practice time, we normally go at 2:30. We brought our guys in at 2:45, watched some film. Had a pretty aggressive walkthrough, though. It wasn't a walkthrough, it was a pretty detailed walkthrough. I wanted to challenge our guys. And again, we have a quick turnaround again as we play again on noon on Saturday. So our guys got to get some rest. We got class tomorrow. So our prep time will be a little bit short. So we did a little bit, which they didn't know, trying to combine two scouts in one, given the action that St. Francis would run. Just as so when we come back to it, it'll be fresh in their head. But we didn't do too much different, other than we had a little bit. We had a really aggressive walkthrough.
Let's go to Bobby Bancroft.
And this is the second year in a row of doing an MTE like this. A lot of schools are doing MTEs like this. What is it that's appealing about this style to you?
Building a program, as we continue to grow and develop and get better, we'll look at going off-site for an MTE in the near future. But as you're building this, you got to get people comfortable playing at home, right? Playing against an opponent that you feel you have an opportunity to have some success in order to get experience, gain minutes, right? A lot of our, you got to figure Epps has game minutes, Mac has game minutes, Peavy has game minutes, and Fielder. Not too many other guys have had college game minutes. So when you look at game 4 in our young season right now, we need as many games in this building to get comfortable as we prepare for an incredible Big East season.
Does it seem like it seems like NIL maybe is changing some of the more high-profile events? Is that something you think the style will become?
Man, NIL has changed the entire landscape of this world, right? I mean, we can talk for 57 hours straight about, this whole NIL landscape. There are opportunities for organizations to do that, but the most important thing for us right now is to make sure we get comfortable playing at Capital One, giving these young men opportunity to get minutes and what it feels like to win, right? That's so important when you're trying to reestablish an organization. The energy and the comfort and the confidence of winning.
All right. Well, Coach did mention class tomorrow, so
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.